Next, we're going to take a look at scenarios. Scenarios are automated campaigns that contain a sequence of steps that run automatically. Scenarios are perfect for drip campaigns, promoting events, and automating the steps to respond when a form is filled out on your website. To create a new scenario, simply click on the New button. For this demonstration, I will create a scenario to automate the promotion of an event that we are holding. First, we'll give the scenario a descriptive name. Then, you can either select one of our pre-built scenario templates, or you can start from scratch. We include 6 pre-built templates for the most common types of automated campaigns, including sales engagement, which would allow you to promote prospects or leads from marketing over to sales. We also have a scenario template for event invitation, a drip campaign, the marketing activity template, and even an anniversary date template. For my scenario, I'm going to go ahead and choose the event invitation template. Scenarios can have one or many tracks I like to call swim lanes. This is very helpful when you need to have several different triggers or when the steps in the scenario need to be different for each target audience for the campaign. I only need a single swim lane for this particular campaign. The first component of a scenario is the trigger. The trigger defines the start of the automation. Available triggers include the following: automatically trigger when a contact is added to or removed from a list. A date and time field trigger can also trigger an automation. A simple example would be automating the sending of a happy birthday email to your contacts. The trigger field would be a date field on the contact record that contains the date of the birthday for the contact. On that date, the scenario would be triggered and the contacts would receive an email with a happy birthday. You can also trigger a scenario based on a form submission, like a contact filling out an event registration form. Record creation is another trigger option. This is a great option to automate the sending of information to newly created contacts. For my scenario, I'm going to use the Add All Members trigger. This will automatically trigger the campaign for each contact that are members of the list that I select in this scenario. I already have a list created that contains the target contacts that I want to send an email to promoting the event and inviting them to register. We covered marketing lists and filters in a different section. If you haven't seen that, definitely recommend you go back and watch that section as well. I want the first step in this campaign to send an email to the list I selected promoting the event. I'm going to throw out the subject, pre-header areas, and select the template I've already designed to use for this particular email. We also covered all the elements to an email campaign in another section of the video. If you haven't seen that, again, I recommend you go back and watch it. After I create my subject line and my pre-header, I'm going to click on the Design button and select the template that I've built earlier for this particular email. Here is the email template that I've created to promote this event. It includes a button that takes the contact to our landing page and integrated form that will allow them to register for this event. I'm going to go ahead and click Save and Close, as I don't need to make any changes to this template. Once I click OK, I'm back in my scenario. Next, I'm going to add a wait statement to allow a period of time for the contacts that received the email to register. I'm going to add a wait period of 5 days after they receive the email. The wait period pauses this campaign automation for the period of time that I specified, in this case, 5 days. It then is looking for the contacts that registered and those that didn't register for the event by filling out the event registration form. After the wait period, contacts that have registered for the event will be taken down the registered path, and those that did not register will go down the expiration path. This allows us to send a next email to those that registered for the event with information on the event, like maybe a link to join, date and time, and any other event information that you may want to include. The next email to the contacts that did not register within that 5-day period might be another email promoting the event and inviting them to register again. I might also add another step in this campaign to send an email to the contacts that did register a day before the event as a reminder, maybe an additional reminder 1 hour before the event. I could also continue this campaign to send follow-up information the day after the event to those that registered and attended. It's that simple. I'm ready to go ahead and launch this particular scenario and get people starting to register for my event. To do so, I'm going to click the Save button, and then I'm going to click the Go Live button. To wrap things up, let's take a look at what happens from the contact perspective when they receive the email and click on the button to go to the landing page and register for the event. I'm going to go ahead and act as a contact who received the email promoting the event. And I'm going to fill out the landing page, and I'm going to fill out the form, and register. After filling out the information, I'm going to go ahead and hit register and get a nice confirmation message. Now I'm going to head back to the landing page and form in Power-CRM and go into the Submissions tab. The submission record was already created underneath of the landing page and form, which is where you can see all of the registrants in one place. I can also go over to the Events area and pull up the event itself. Clicking on the Registrations tab will show me all of the registrants for this particular event. And here is the registration that was just created when I filled out the event registration form on the web page. Power-CRM Marketing Automation's scenarios allow you to create completely automated end-to-end campaigns. Power-CRM, easy to use, affordable, and powerful.